following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello, and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, some disturbing events here. This last Friday, Florida had a big spike in the number of infections. The state of Florida, 5,800 infections. And then Sunday, 2 days later, they broke the record, which had been held by the state of New York since about a year, 12,000 something. But Florida went up to 15,300 on Sunday in a 24-hour period. Crazy. And Florida has 21,477,131 population. And right now, totally, they have 2,346,155 infections and 37,265 dead. Well, let's look here at a comparison between Vietnam and Peru. Kind of strange comparison, but Vietnam, 97 million people, has 81 dead. Not 8,100, not 81,000, just 81 dead, and 17,300 infections. Peru, okay, with 32 million, which is about one-third of the population of Vietnam, has 2 million infections and 194,387 dead. What's the difference? Well, there's a couple of things. Number one, there's a new variant in Peru called the Lambda C37, which is supposed to be many times more infectious and many more times deadly than the Delta variant here in North America and Europe. And so that's at work here. But also there's a big diet difference. In Florida, more than 50% of the population is a mix of Latinos, blacks, and Native Americans. And they primarily eat as Latinos. All three groups eat like Latinos, wheat, barley, rye, and oats, gluten. And they, typically as a community don't supplement. And so that's why they're having all this bad numbers and impact. Peru eats like Europeans, the Spanish, UK, the North Americans, a lot of wheat, barley, rye, and oats. Whereas Vietnam, they stayed like Asians and eat like Asians. So 3 times the population of Peru. They only have 81 dead. Peru has 194,000 dead. They have 17,000 infections, and Peru has 2 million infections. Well, let's look at and compare the USA with India, where the Delta variant came from, originated as India. We have 332 million people. They have 1.7 billion people. They have like 5 times the population we have. Our dead is the worst of all the countries in the world, 622,850. Let's see here, the people in India have 408,792. We have 34,733,831 infections, and India has 30,874,376. So, but India is going up in leaps and bounds, so I suspect before the end of this year they will exceed us in numbers because our number of deaths, and I think probably Florida has more infections than all the other 49 states combined. Okay, they didn't list deaths. Been very quiet about that. I think everybody's kind of shocked. But this has all to do with diet. Diet, gluten consumption, and not supplementing. Now I want to say, okay, what are we going to do about this? Well, as I said many times, after the Second World War, the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts were the locals that actually kind of put America back together, because all the young people were kept in Europe and Asia and the Pacific to kind of hold things together after we had won the war. And so it was up to the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts. Now, I graduated high school at 18 years of age like everybody else, but I was an Eagle Scout. I was an Order of the Arrow. I had 32 merit badges, and I had many, many skills because of those 32 merit badges. You know, Scouts, Boy Scouts have 135 merit badges. The Girl Scouts have over 200 what they call service pins, which are the equivalent to the merit badges in Boy Scouts. And so we, you know, had swimming merit badge, life-saving merit badge, first aid, the communications. Let's see here. We also had cooking, gardening, car mechanics, pet care, farm animal husbandry, and so on. And so we were kind of trained in all this kind of stuff. We could march and compete with any drill team from the Marines by the time I was 18 years old, because our scoutmaster and assistant scoutmasters had been, you know, in the military during the Second World War, and they drilled us and drilled us and drilled us. So we knew drilling, we knew small arms, small weapons, and so that's why I very quickly became a lieutenant colonel in the military, because of all my scout background. Well, we need to put this together here and get all the kids in America on Kids Toddy. It's a liquid supplement, tastes good, and has everything in it except for the EFAs, so you have to have the EFAs. Cal Toddy is extra calcium in case you're doing physical work and sports and stuff like that. Cal Toddy with more minerals than calcium and vitamin D3. The Kids Sprinkles, which are vitamins and minerals, there's 30 little packets in a box called Kids Sprinkles. I put it on my vanilla ice cream and my green tea ice cream, and, of course, the EFAs. And then the Z-Radical is the equivalent of Fucoid Z. It's going to help their glands and anti-inflammatory, thyroid, and that kind of stuff. Let's get these kids involved, and our kids, the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, can help save America. Back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Youngevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Youngevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many ancient legacy oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. Keep Ancient Legacy's tea tree oil in your medicine chest for first aid. Tea tree oil is great for soothing the itching and stinging associated with insect bites, burns, scrapes, and other skin irritations. It's also effective as an antiseptic. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Youngevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness, and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local Youngevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, I want to go back to these Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. They are going to help us get the information to people. They tend to be sponsored by churches, service clubs and groups, kind of like the volunteer fire departments and things like that, in schools. And so, they have good supervision and so forth. And what are they going to get by being out there and getting everybody to get off the bad foods and take their 90 essential nutrients? What are they going to get? Well, they get a monthly check, which they can put into the bank account. I don't care if they're only 3 years old, okay, before they're even old enough to be Brownies and Cub Scouts, okay? They have to be a co-owner of their little business with their parents or grandparents or older brothers and sisters or cousins or something. But they can have an account, a bank account, and put their checks in there for college. By the time they are 18 years old, they have enough money for college. Also a car bonus, okay? You tell a 10-year-old, hey, you can earn a car by doing this, by helping other people. They're in, okay? So they're going to get something for it, a very, very good bonus. And don't forget, they're going to be introducing good health and add 25 to 50 healthy years to all the kids. Kids Toddy, Cal Toddy, Kids Sprinkles, EFAs, Z Radical, or Fucoid Z, whichever one you want to use the capsules or pills. And then don't forget the Rebounder sports drink. Okay? This is going to bring health to America and also bring a kind of a satisfaction to all of our kids because they're helping, as well as earning money for college and earning money for their cars. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us today?
Well, I've got a story here, headline, Going Gluten-Free Diet. Here's what to expect. They say you may be considering a gluten-free diet either because of celiac disease or gluten sensitivity. Doing so can benefit you in health in a number of ways. Can promote positive weight, improvements in energy levels, and boost your nutritional status. So you may think of starting a gluten-free diet. Here are some side effects you could expect. One study published in BMC Medicine found that going gluten-free can lead to weight gain because many of the gluten-free foods are higher in vegetable fats. They say it doesn't necessarily have to mean you gain weight, though. Another study published in the Journal of Clinical Gastroenterology noted that gluten-free diet actually helped regulate normal levels in volunteers who are both underweight and overweight. This means gluten-free may help you normalize your weight. Your lactose intolerance may improve, they say, due to the intestinal damage caused by celiac disease. As such, you may find yourself having to go dairy-free as well as gluten-free, but as your intestinal damage begins to heal from going gluten-free, you may notice that you can start tolerating dairy products with lactose. And you may actually react strongly to trace gluten. Sensitivity to gluten from cross-contamination is a common side effect of those going gluten-free diet. Going gluten-free means eating fewer whole grains, and bread products also provides a substantial amount of fiber. As such, you might be getting too little fiber, and they suggest that if you do go gluten-free, that you can get your fiber from things like beans, legumes, fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. They say in addition to fiber, you may also miss out on a few other key nutrients, such as the B vitamins, which are usually enriched in wheat flour products. At the same time, most gluten-free products don't have this. They say some of the side effects of a gluten-free diet are welcomed and quite challenging to deal with when you decide to go gluten-free, and take note that it does represent a major lifestyle change.
Yeah, and it can add 25 to 50 healthier years to your life. Save yourself an enormous amount of unnecessary misery. Just ask the Pope how he's doing. He had half of his colon removed, but they didn't do anything for his small intestine. They didn't tell him to get off of gluten. Diverticulitis is a major side effect of gluten consumption. Okay, it goes along with celiac disease. It goes along with irritable bowel syndrome, psoriasis, eczema, and all kind of stuff, and all kinds of nutritional deficiencies, even if you're supplementing, because you can't absorb because your intestines are dead when you eat gluten. And so it's not surprising the Pope, being an Italian, everything Italians eat is gluten, wheat, brown, and rye oats. Even their beer is wheat, brown, and rye oats. So let's give a prayer for the Pope and help save him. But let's get him on a gluten-free diet and get him on the 90. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Youngevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Youngevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Youngevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Youngevity distributor today. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 90 for Life Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll free, 1-888-379-2552. Hey, Charmaine, you there?
I'm here.
Michigan is the state number 11 when it comes to hitting 1 million cases of the coronavirus infections, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You guys are, and I think you put the nail on the head, or hit the nail on the head, when you identified why Michigan, of all, was, what is it, you have about, 10 million people in the state of Michigan?
Yep.
And so why does such a small state, why are you ranked number 11th when it comes to the number of COVID infections?
Because of all our microbreweries.
Yes, because of all the microbreweries.
Yeah, I think Kalamazoo and Grand Rapids are in the top 5 microbreweries in the whole United States.
Yeah, and of course they brew beer and whiskey out of wheat, barley, rye, and oats.
Yep.
Rye whiskey and wheat is very classic for beer. It's kind of interesting. Australia and New Zealand, they make 50% of their beer from rice, and I think we may have one brewery, commercial brewery that makes a rice beer in the United States. When you look at China and Japan, most of their beer and alcoholic whiskeys are made from rice. And so they don't have a gluten issue, and that's why they have fewer cases of COVID and a much lower death rate from COVID than people with a European background. So I think you hit the nail on the head. And so what would be your advice to somebody who enjoys a couple of beers on a Friday night after, a long work week? What would you recommend for them?
Well, if they really care about avoiding gluten, they need to start drinking rice beer.
There you go, rice beer or wine, which is made from grapes and berries, that kind of stuff. And, kind of investigate some of these other sources of beer that are made from rice. Again, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, Japanese, Chinese. And how many nutrients should they take? Should they just take vitamin C?
No. They need all 90 essential nutrients.
Come on, can't they get away with just taking zinc for their immune system?
For a while, yeah.
Yeah, I hear so many people say, well, I'm taking zinc and I'm eating healthy. Well, as soon as they say I'm eating healthy, that means they're having pancakes for breakfast. They're having organic bread for dinner. Oh, my gosh, eating healthy is going to kill you, okay? And, of course, we want people to get our pharmacist Keith and we came up with a CD called The Red Warning Lights. It goes into about, 8 or 9 different diseases that have red warning lights, okay? And so, for instance, when you fall asleep a half hour after dinner, that means you have reactive hypoglycemia, you have certain deficiencies, and you're headed towards real serious diabetes with that, okay? And so these are the sort of things you have to appreciate. Same way like with the Pope's issues. And he also has sciatica. And they didn't say, this is a very simple nutritional deficiency, and we're going to give the Pope a diet here, a gluten-free diet. We're going to put him on some nutrients, and we'll get rid of the Pope's sciatica. No, they're looking to do some back surgery on him now. Well, thank you, Charmaine. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And a quick comparison here before we go to callers. We haven't talked about Brazil and Nigeria for a while. Nigeria, of course, is in West Africa, African nation, but they live like Asians. They live on rice and maize, corn, beans, and squash and seaweed. And Brazil lives like Europeans. They do a lot of that stuff with everything you can think of when it comes to wheat, brown, rye, and oats. And let's see here. The Nigerians have 2,000 dead. The Brazilians, they both have the same population, about 207 million. Nigeria has 2,000 dead, and Brazil has 530,000 dead. Let's see here. Nigeria has 168,000 infections, and Brazil has 19 million. Hello, it's diet. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Victoria. You're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hi, Victoria. How can we help you?
I would like to know what you would recommend to reverse dementia, please.
Okay, I didn't get that first part. I got the dementia. What was the word you said before that?
To reverse it.
Oh, to reverse dementia. Okay. Well, there's many different types of dementia. Okay, it could be a simple vitamin mineral deficiency. You could have blocked arteries in the brain, have vascular dementia. You could have a cholesterol deficiency. 75% of the brain weight is made from cholesterol. So people need to get rid of the bad foods. Absolutely no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, no wheat, brown rye, no sugar, no carbonated drinks. And Charmaine, you there?
I'm here.
What would you give somebody who has dementia to help them perhaps make it better or even reverse it 100%?
Well, first of all, they got to get on the diet. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils of any kind. And then I would get them on a healthy brain and heart pack for 100 pounds of body weight, and I would add the De-Stress, the Synaptive, the Ultimate Daily Classic, and that probably for dementia.
How many eggs? Yeah, how many eggs should they eat?
A lot of eggs. Well, at least 4 to 6 per 100 pounds of body weight.
Yeah, there you go. And they have to be soft boiled, soft poached, soft scrambled in butter, and rebuild the brain. And Shar gave a perfect dietary program to rebuild the brain and the vascular, the blood supply to the brain. So that's where we'd start. give us a call every couple of weeks, anytime this person goes to the doctor and gets some kind of evaluation, and we'll kind of walk you through this. But dementia, we've had people who've been in comas with diagnoses of Alzheimer's disease. Ray McGregor, in Charlotte, North Carolina, for 8 years in a nursing home, being fed through a G-tube, and sure, of all things, for 8 years. And he'd been treated with pharmaceuticals for 3 years before he went into the coma. We gave him our program. The chart just laid out, and in 3 days' time, he wakes up and goes back to work. He didn't realize he'd been in a coma for 8 years. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
We're just about at break time.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and take it then. And remind everybody, we are looking for help. We are growing like crazy. You can imagine with all this stuff going on, like in Florida. Oh, my gosh, 15,000. They broke the record. They beat New York, which a year ago they had 12,000 in one day. So we have Florida now with 15,000 in one day. And so this is breaking here because people, they're not doing the hand sanitizer. They're not doing the 90 essential nutrients. They're not wearing their mask. They're not putting the colloidal silver under their tongue to kill bugs, including viruses. You need to do all this stuff. You got to be really serious about this. And we can stop this thing, but everybody's going to have to cooperate here. We'll be back after these messages.
And that does open a line. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, people say, well, how do you know all this stuff? Where do I find this information? Well, you can go to www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com, and you can get 15 books. We have over 50 DVDs and over 100 CDs. We got 4 more books coming along here. And so they cover over 600 different diseases, and so it's not like you have to figure out what to do for each thing. We already have the recipe, okay? And so you might look at that and see which ones you might want to start with. Again, www.drjwallach.com. Oh, and don't forget, there are volume discounts. And, of course, if you're going to do this as a business, any tools you buy are tax deductible. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Los Angeles, California. And Marie, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Marie. You're on the air. How can we help you? Hi.
How are you today?
Fine, thank you. How can we help you?
I have high blood pressure and high cholesterol. So what can I do about that besides take the medicine that the doctor gives me?
Okay, well, personally, I would not take any statin drugs to lower cholesterol because cholesterol makes up 75% of your brain weight. It's 95% of estrogen, progesterone for women, and testosterone for men. So if you go on a cholesterol-lowering drug, guess what? There's going to be nobody home there for your sex life, all right? And then, of course, high blood pressure is a little different story. It can be due to many things. How much do you weigh and how old are you?
I'm 50. I weigh 140.
Okay. Do you have any other issues, any high blood pressure, diabetes? You did say high blood pressure. Yeah. Okay. Do you have any diabetes?
No.
Okay, good. Any back problems or arthritis, joint problems, your knees or back or shoulders, neck?
I have lower back pain.
Okay. Do you have gray hair?
A little bit, not a lot.
Well, it doesn't matter. One, gray hair is the answer is yes. Okay. And gray hair is not due to age. It's not an aging thing. It's due to a nutritional deficiency. It's one of those red warning lights you learn about that when that CD, red warning lights, my pharmacist Keith and myself. Okay, Charmaine, what would you do for Marie here? She has high blood pressure. She has a cholesterol issue. She weighs 140 pounds, and she does have some gray hair.
Well, first of all, she's got to get on a gluten-free diet. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, and no oils. And then I would get her on a healthy brain and heart pack, and I would add to it the Ultimate Daily Classic, the MSM, Fucoid Z, vitamin D3 for absorption. And as far as the cholesterol goes, she probably doesn't really have high cholesterol after all. I mean, they lie about that.
Yeah, well, she's eating 3 eggs twice a day, not fried and not hard-boiled, but poached and soft-boiled and soft scrambled butter. But also, and you mentioned the things for her back problems and so on, and you'll know that you're absorbing the nutrients, Marie, when your gray hair starts to go away. You also have any, varicose veins or spider veins in your legs or ankles or feet?
No.
Okay, good. Yeah, so as your gray hair goes away and you go back to your original color, whether it's black or brown or red or blonde, whatever it was, you know you're absorbing because, again, that gray hair or white hair or silver hair, or whatever you want to call it, is due to a nutritional deficiency, not due to aging. So what you have is all easily reversible. So we look forward to hearing from you every couple of weeks. Anytime you go to the doctor and get some kind of status report, call us and let us know. Your stories, your testimony is going to be a good thing for lots of people. So please do give us a call. It's toll-free. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's stay there in California and head over to Noemi, and you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Noemi,
Hi,
you're
Dr.
on the
Wallach.
air. Hi, how can we help you?
Well, I'm calling to translate him for my dad. He's a Spanish speaker. He's 61 years old. He's 6 feet tall, and he weighs 178 pounds. He was hospitalized about a month ago, and they found a bunch of stuff. The biggest one is myelogenous chronic leukemia, also cirrhosis of the liver. He has inflammation in his lungs, and either inflammation or overgrowing of the spleen. And he's sweating a lot at night, and he's lost a lot of weight.
Okay,
we kind of just want to see what we can give him.
Yeah, does he have any high blood pressure or diabetes?
No.
Okay, does he have any gray hair?
Yes.
Okay. Any varicose veins in his legs, do you know, or hemorrhoids, anything like that?
No.
Okay. All right. Charmaine, what would you do for Noemi's friend? He's 61 years old, 6 foot tall, 129 pounds?
178.
No, 178.
Oh, 178. Okay, can't read my own writing here. 178, okay. 178. and he's got leukemia. He's got liver issues going on. He's got gray hair, and let's see here. He's got something else here. I can't read my own writing.
Lungs.
Lungs. There you go. Thank you. Lungs. Okay. So what would you do for him?
Well, first of all, he needs to get on the gluten-free diet, too. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils. Then I would, because of his weight and everything, I'd get him on 2 healthy brain and heart packs, and I would add to that just the plain minerals. He needs to take that. And I would also add the ultimate, the cherry berry, Oxybody cherry berry, to give him some more oxygen for his lungs.
Okay. Well, what about something like Fucoid Z, so he can get the Fucoidin?
Fucoid Z. Yep.
He could take
MSM.
three MSM. Yep. He could take MSM again for the bone marrow. Work on that. But the Fucoid Z, I'd have him take 3 of those 3 times a day because he's got a cancer of the bone marrow. We'll assume that's the correct diagnosis. And some of the nutrients in the 2 healthy brain and heart packs are going to help his liver. And his hair color will come back because that's just a nutritional deficiency. That's that red warning light. And the hair color will come back because there's 2 bottles of the nutrients in the healthy brain and heart pack. There's 1 bottle per each healthy brain and heart pack. You get 2. So he could take 3 of those nutrients twice a day, and the hair color will come back. But that tells you that his immune system is rebuilding, which is what you want to be involved. In addition to the medical treatment he may or may not choose, he does need to have his body participate in defending himself here from the cancer, from the leukemia. And a lot of times it will be misdiagnosed because when you get a replacement of the bone marrow with connective tissue and scar tissue, it can't make red blood cells, can't make platelets, cannot make white blood cells, cannot make antibodies. And a lot of times doctors will call it leukemia when it's really just a bone marrow dysplasia, scar tissue, because they're not getting enough nutrition there. But you're right, Charmaine, 100%. He's got to get off of gluten, no wheat, butter, rye, and oats. No wheat, butter, rye, and oats. There cannot be any blockage of these nutrients. He must be able to absorb all of them, and that's going to be a good thing. And so we'll hope and pray that it's kind of a misdiagnosis, and he really just has bone marrow dysplasia and not really leukemia. But if he does have leukemia, then he's got to really consider seriously the various treatment options that the doctors give him. But the nutrition will not interfere with any of that, and so the nutrition should be something you should be able to do. But don't give up your other treatments when you get on our program. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Youngevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity. Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
All right, let's head back to Oklahoma. And Darlene, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Darlene. You're on the air. How can we help you?
Yes, Doc, I have two questions for you. I have a 6-month-old kitten that we took to the vet. He had a prolapsed anus, and they did some stitches and whatever, but he still seems to be having the problem, and I'm just wondering what we should do for him. He is on a gluten-free diet.
Okay, well, I would give him the Arthrodex. It's 1 scoop for 20 pounds of body weight, so if he 6 months old, he weighs probably, less than 5 pounds?
Yes.
So, okay, so I'd give him a half a scoop of our Arthrodex, okay, and then the EFAs, and then I would also give him our Zeratest. It helps support male hormone production, and I would go ahead and give him one of those tablets. I have to grind them up and put them in his food. Okay, second question quickly. We only have a moment here.
Okay, yeah, I've got a gal that's 28 years old, and they want to stretch her esophagus because food isn't going down right or whatever. And she has been gluten-free for 4 years, but she just was wondering what we could do for her. She's not on any medications right now.
Okay. And you say she's 28?
28, 5'7", 160 pounds.
160 pounds. Okay, Shar, you want to start out with taking this one? She has trouble swallowing, and they want to go for her esophagus, do some surgery on her esophagus.
Well, my son and I both have trouble taking our pills, too, but I think it's what you take with them, like milk. It seems to help go down easier than juice or water. So
okay, let's say she's 28 years old, so maybe she has an osteoporosis of the skull, squeezing the 9th cranial nerve, which is the 9th cranial nerve. Let's see here, the glossopharyngeal nerve, which is the pharynx in the tongue, and also the swallowing. And so she may have osteoporosis of the skull, squeezing that 9th cranial nerve. So that's a possibility. Does this gal have gray hair, Darlene?
No, she does not have gray hair.
Okay. All righty. Any other issues?
No.
Okay. Well, Char's on the right track, and so I would go ahead and let's see here. She weighs
150
pounds. Okay,
Yeah.
150 pounds. So let's say you're going to give her the one healthy brain and heart pack per month. That's a half a dose of everything twice a day. I'd give her 2 healthy brain and heart packs. Avoid the surgery. 2 healthy brain and heart packs per month, a full dose of everything twice a day. I would also get her 2 bottles a month of the MSM, so you could take 3 of those with each meal. That's going to support and promote maintenance repair, cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, including the skull, and take some pressure off that glossopharyngeal nerve, the cranial nerve number 9. And so, give us 90 days before she submits to that surgery, because if we're correct, she can turn it around pretty quickly here, and it'll be a great, great, great story. In the meantime, she's got to avoid all the bad foods, as Shar says, no fried food, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens, and then 2 healthy brain and heart packs per month, 2 bottles of MSM per month, and it wouldn't hurt also for energy if she has sort of trouble getting enough food down her to have enough energy. What would you have her drink, Charmaine, to increase her energy?
The Rebound, of course, works every time.
Well, there you go. Rebounder, sports drink with 100 nutrients in it, 75 minerals and 25 vitamins, amino acids. And at her weight, 150 pounds, she could drink 2 or 3 of those a day. I just wouldn't have her drink it after 3 o'clock in the afternoon, because it will keep you up all night. It's a very good energy drink as well as a nutrition drink. And so, keep us informed of what goes on here, because I believe this is a reversible thing. And again, surgery for these kinds of things, like giving the Pope, removing 1/3 of his colon because of diverticulitis, and it's really just a gluten issue. Okay, well, thank you, everybody. Really good stuff today. Thank you so much, Charmaine. Superlative job as usual. Thank you so much, Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.
When those aches and pains in your knees, elbows, hands, shoulders, and back crop up, reach for Youngevity's CM Cream. Put CM Cream on a Q-tip and put it in your ear canal for relief from headaches and sinus pressure. A topical temporary relief from minor aches and pains of muscles and joints associated with strains, sprains, and simple backaches. Why take aspirin or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs that can cause stomach bleeding and liver damage? Just apply CM Cream liberally to the affected areas, and within 20 minutes or so, you'll have relief from those nagging minor aches and pains. You'll feel better for up to 4 to 5 hours. So the next time you have achy joints or muscles, do what I do. Reach for CM Cream for relief. And for systemic relief, reach for CM Plus capsules. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.